The ECCO Show. We are going to have a blast today.
Yes.
Sean,
but before we get into it, let's introduce ourselves, shall we?
Okay, yeah. Who are you?
I don't know. Suddenly forgotten.
Well, I don't know how we're going to get through this episode if we don't know who we are.
Ooh, I know who you are.
I am P-A-T-Z.
No. Can I bring back an old action?
Yeah.
We used to introduce you on the show, Pat Attack.
Oh, wow. This was like over a year ago.
Yes, you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can do it with my foot anymore, but
Don't kick me.
Pat Attack!
Pat Attack.
Yes. Yeah. That was your old intro. That was awesome.
I
But
am Pat Attack.
Yes.
You're Shawnee D.
Yes.
Don't ever forget that.
No.
Never.
Never forget.
Never,
Smooth.
never. Yeah. Smooth. DJ Shawnee D. Yep.
Anyway, so this is going to be such a great show. I'm really excited, Pat Attack. We have some really fun stuff planned for today's episode.
What are we talking about today?
We're going to be talking about rebellion.
Rebellion.
Yeah, kind of like Star Wars rebellion.
I was gonna say, is this like a Star Wars rebellion?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess that's...
Today we're talking about Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader.
We talked about a while ago sin and how that's kind of like rebellion. So
Yes, that's true.
I'm imagining there could be some sin involved that we're talking about today.
There could be. There could be.
But before we get on to that,
Yes.
we get to do...
Oh, you know. The challenge of the day!
All right.
I feel like you didn't bring the heat on that one.
I didn't. Well, I didn't know if I was gonna do that or if I was gonna say my favorite part, your favorite part, America's favorite part.
I like surprising. Like, it just like comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well,
Like a surprise attack.
I wanted to be on the same page with you still.
That's true.
So, yeah. Okay. Spin the wheel.
Yes.
I will spin the wheel.
Okay.
Hold me. Make sure I don't fall back. All right.
What are you gonna do? Guess.
I think it's gonna be number 4.
No, it's 8.
That's...
It's 8.
No, you're looking at it upside down.
Oh, I
That's
see.
4. It's 4. Well, no, it's 4 regardless. 4 upside down is not 8. It's 4.
That's an
It's 4.
H.
What is 4?
What is number 4? Do you know?
Tallest tower.
Yes.
Tallest tower. Okay.
We're making a tower. That's very tall.
Okay. So we have a stack of cups.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be given 15 seconds to build a very tall tower with our cups.
Like the Eiffel Tower?
Like, I guess. I don't know if it'll be that. Maybe it could be that tall. We could break a world record.
Or like
here.
the Tower of Terror.
The Tower of Terror. Yeah. Maybe not that tall, and maybe not that structurally sound.
Or
I don't
scary.
know if this is gonna. Or scary. Yeah. So we have all of these, and we can stack them and do that. I don't know. I guess you could stack it other ways if you wanted to.
We could try
perhaps, right? Maybe you could do kind of like a pyramid, like you and Fedge did a couple weeks ago.
True.
But regardless, you are going to be given 15 seconds.
15 seconds?
Yep, to build the tallest tower.
Okay.
And what we'll do is you keep yours up, and then I'll go and I'll do mine.
Okay.
And then we'll see whose is taller.
Okay.
And then we can work together and build our own tower in 15 seconds.
15 seconds. That's not a lot of time.
That's what's going to make it fun. And
Okay.
intense.
All right.
Okay.
And you guys at home, if you got some solo cups just like these, please play this game at home because it's going to be fun.
Yeah. If you have plastic cups, I would not use fancy glasses and stack that. That is just...
Or your china at home.
Or your china.
Your nice
yeah.
china.
Yeah. So definitely do this. And if you have any questions, I mean, run it by a parent. Just see if they're okay with it.
No,
you
yeah,
know?
don't do that.
So,
yeah.
All right, you ready to start?
Yes,
all right,
let's do it.
You can go first, all right?
Okay.
And our producers back there, Ms. Tortellini and Mr. Quiz, they are going to be giving us some time.
Oh, they're going to
ready?
time us, okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oop, that's the wrong way. Oh my gosh. This is hard. These cups aren't the same.
3,
Seriously,
2,
already?
1, out of time. I'll let you keep that one.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to stand up on mine.
Well, I didn't get it high enough to stand up.
Okay. I don't know if that's really tall. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry that yours fell, but mine's looks like mine's gonna be taller. Oh no!
I don't think so.
It is because yours is not that tall right now.
Well, no, well, it was. Here, I'm gonna rebuild it. Oh, that's time.
Am I out? When did that time?
Oh, so you
Let me
did
know, do I have to take one off?
You did like a
How
combination.
many do I have to take off?
You did like a combination. Of
Okay. All right.
This was where mine was at.
Was that really it?
Did we count it?
I don't know. Let me see if, I don't know if that's totally level. I want to get down. Yep, mine definitely won. Sorry, Shawnee D.
It's okay. I'm kind of on a losing streak because Fedge has beaten me quite a bit lately as well.
I'm just messing. All right, now I'm going to try to do your cup stacking skills.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, there you go. Nice.
I don't know what to do from there.
Like that, like a cup and ball magic trick. That was slick.
It's America's favorite game. Ball in a cup.
Where's the ball?
All right, I don't have a ball. Dug in a cup. Okay, oh, now we can work together to build the tallest tower.
Okay, but still in 15 seconds.
And still 15 seconds.
Okay.
All right, strategize. How do we want to do this?
Go as fast as possible.
Do we want to do a pyramid like I did, or do you want to do the other?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you think. You strategize. I'm just here to build.
Let's a fine construction worker. Let's do the pyramid, because if we just stack on top of each other, we might get in each other's way.
That's
I
true.
think if we work together and we build a good foundation, we can go upward. Okay? Are we ready? We're looking for the countdown here. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. All right. These are stuck. Uh-oh. I did the same thing again. What's that? We've got 20 more seconds?
Yeah, I don't think the 15 seconds has started yet.
You know what, let's take our time. If we take our time, maybe time will go faster. Okay.
I think the siren's helping me right now, Pat Attack.
Nothing but focus. Look at that! Look at that!
Don't pay any attention to the fact that it just fell over.
And we did it with 3 seconds left to spare.
We did. That was the slowest 15 seconds of my entire life.
Man, when you focus and you're just in your element doing what you need to be doing.
Of course.
Man, that was incredible.
That siren helped us.
Yeah.
It really did help us.
Yeah. You know, I know that we took a little bit over 15 seconds, but it was still fun to work with you and build that tower and make it that tall.
That was fun. So, why are we building a tower, Pat Attack?
So, we were talking about earlier about what we're going to be learning about today, and it is about rebellion.
Ooh.
And the story that we're going to be learning about is a time where a lot of people rebelled against God. And believe it or not, they were actually building a tower. So we're going to learn about that.
Okay.
But before we talk about that story, we're actually going to be visiting one of our ECCO Institute teachers.
Ooh.
Yep.
I hear he cooks up some pretty good treats.
I heard that he serves up a mean grilled cheese.
Like full of cheese?
Full of cheese. Bread, cheese, bread, probably some butter.
Nacho cheese?
You could use nacho cheese, I guess. That's not what he uses, I don't think.
Okay, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Hey, good day guys, here on the ECCO Show. I am Sean Arasta, the chef here at the ECCO Institute, and I'm so excited to be with you guys today. Man, we have got an action-packed cooking tutorial for you guys, because today you guys are in for a real treat. We're gonna be making my personal favorite, because it's my secret recipe, for a grilled cheese. Woo! Grilled cheese is so good. I'm so excited to make this with you guys. But before I get into it, I'm gonna share my ingredients with you guys, okay? And don't tell anybody, because there's a couple secret ingredients over here. I just want to say between me and you, right? Okay, so you're gonna need some bread first, okay? You're gonna need some bread. Of course, you're gonna need the cheese, right? We got some cheddar cheese here. Cheddar cheese is amazing. Makes your grilled cheese nice and tasty. Some Parmesan cheese too, that makes it really tasty as well. But my secret cheese, right, it's a 3-cheese grilled cheese. You gotta use this, it's a Gruyere cheese, starts with a G, but it's mighty good. Smells a little funky, but it is really tasty. And you're gonna need some butter as well. That butter is to spread on both sides of that bread. so that when you grill it, it doesn't get like burnt, but it gets really, really nice. Butter makes everything better, right? But you're gonna grate that cheese into this little guy over here too, because some of that cheese, like the Gruyere cheese, comes in a block, so we gotta grate it into that bucket, right? But before we get started, I wanna talk to you about my famous grilled cheese. You know, my grilled cheese is amazing, unbelievable, if you will. You know, everybody that's ever tasted it always tells me, they say, Sean Arasta, your grilled cheese is the best grilled cheese I've ever had. And I'll tell you what, I've worked in a lot of different kitchens, and everybody tells me they love the grilled cheese. You know, I always think to myself, what if I could be like that mouse on that movie Ratatouille? No, Ratatouille. No, Ratatouille, that's the movie. I'm so silly, guys. Sorry about that. Ratatouille, that mouse is so great, right? He's such a great chef, but nobody even knows it's him. But you know, I wanna be like him. I wanna be famous. I want people to know my grilled cheese far and wide all across the world. Man, wouldn't that be awesome? That'd be the best, right? Everybody would be able to taste my grilled cheese and know that it was me who made it. Anyway, back to the story. You know, speaking of being famous, that reminds me, in the book of Genesis, in the chapters in 10 and 11, you know, right after Noah, right after the flood, right? He gets his family and they start going out and populating the earth, right? And this family is growing, and this people group, right? They start thinking, man, if we build this big tower, right? This Tower of Babel, if you will, right? This giant tower, and we can build it so huge that people far and wide would see it and they would know who we were. How cool would that be? We'd be famous, right? But that got me thinking, you know, there's a lot of famous people out there. A lot of famous celebrities and musicians, and, you know, I mean, in the Bible, there was a lot of famous people too, right? Like Noah, for instance, or Paul, or Jesus even. And God's famous. And it got me thinking, you know, I was wondering, and maybe you guys know too, help me out. Is being famous a sin?
Wow, that's a good question, and I've actually wondered that quite a bit, Pat Attack.
Yeah. Are you sure that you're not related?
I've never seen that man before in my life.
Okay, anyway, let's get back on. He did ask a great question, and it pretty much lines up with what we're talking about today,
it's true.
Right?
It's true.
People rebelled against God. So in our story, the thing that we've been talking about and teaching about is God created all things.
Yep.
God created humans in the image of God. Humans sinned. Later on, we learned about Noah, right? Noah and his family, they lived through the flood. And then God is going to tell Noah and his family to go and spread out over all of the earth.
Sure.
Right? And even through that, like God's desire for those people is to walk in relationship with him, right? Or to honor him and to glorify him, right? But the thing is eventually those people, as they were spreading out, he said, we don't really want to spread out any further. We kind of want to just hang out here and be all in the same space. And even beyond that, they wanted to build a city. And in that city, they wanted to build a tower.
Like really tall tower.
Yeah, like the tallest tower, like all the way up to the sky. Yep, and that way everyone around would know how famous this group of people, you know, how famous that they were.
They were doing it to glorify themselves.
Yep. They said everyone will go and look at this. But God didn't really like that.
Sure.
And so what God did was pretty clever. What God did was he confused their languages. And so imagine if we were just talking here and all of a sudden I started just speaking another language. You might be really, well, one, confused, but two.
That's how I feel when I go to another country, Pat Attack.
Yeah, you don't know, right? It's like, man, I don't know if I can fit in here because I don't know how to communicate with this person. Communication is so important. And so what happened was in the middle of them building this tower, they couldn't talk to each other anymore. And so they couldn't continue to build because they couldn't communicate. Remember how important it was that we communicated when we built our tower?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so in this way, God prevented them for building this tower, and it kind of helped to cause these people continue to spread out over the earth.
Sure.
You know?
Which is, you know, where we get a lot of the language differences now.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, look at today. How many languages do we have? And so it kind of brings back the question that Sean Arasta asked, is is it a sin to be famous? Right? Because these people wanted to be famous, and we see how it turned out for them.
And we see a lot of people nowadays trying to be famous all the time.
Yeah.
That's a great question. Is it a sin to be famous? I don't know. I think when our drive is, like the example that we just shared, when our drive is to glorify ourselves, then I think so. Because then our driving force is selfish, right? It's prideful. It's saying, look at me, look at how good I am. The Bible even says all of our talents, all the good things that we have are all from God anyway.
Yeah.
So we should be using those things to glorify Him, not ourselves.
Yeah, and we learned about that before too in one of our lessons. So the Bible also talks about what is the purpose of creation, right?
Sure.
All creation brings glory to God,
Yes.
right? And that includes us.
What do you think, Pat Attack? Is being famous a sin?
I want to say one more thing.
Sure.
We've talked about what sin is, right? Sin is to think or speak or act in such a way that is disobedient to what God commands, right? And so I don't think I don't think a person being famous is a sin.
You're right.
Necessarily.
Because I've seen a lot of people that are really famous that have used their fame to actually reach others and share their faith with other people.
Yeah, but it's that they're wanting to obey God and His commands, and God doesn't say, "Hey, don't be famous," right? The important thing is that in whatever your position is in your life, like, are you bringing glory to God? Are you obeying God?
That's true.
Are you? He says that we shouldn't seek our own glory, right? But we should essentially give Him the glory.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. Well, friends at home, I hope that you guys dig into this a little bit more. And remember, we're in the book of Genesis, right?
Yeah, this story can be read.
Yes. So chapters 10 and 11 actually speaks on what Pat Attack and I have been talking about. And I encourage you guys to read this at home with your parents and your friends or your guardians, whoever that may be. Open your Bibles up, read it, and talk with them. See what you guys think.
Yeah, it's called the Tower of Babel.
Babel, like.
That's the language that they spoke.
That's an alien language right there.
Yep. Oh man, I had a great time with you,
Yes,
Shawnee D.
yes.
Had a great time with you guys today. We hope you guys have the best weekend.
Sure, absolutely. And man, what a great Saturday. It's going to be a good day today.
I think so. Well, we'll see you next time, guys.
Bye.
When night has fallen, when fear is coming, still you're calling me. When faith is lost and my hope exhausted, you will be my strength.